never met with 150 or so Davises. So.
Yeah. Man. Well, listen, we want to continue to visit, continue to answer questions one-on-one. Again, please go to our website, because I want to be able to communicate with all of you through the internet, to get our emails and our press releases. We'll try not to bombard you too much, because we don't want you to grow numb of those. But we do want you to know when we're in the area. In any event that we have, please bring your friends or call us. Jennifer Bowman is here today. She is our finance director and also responsible for events. So if you want to have a meet and greet, a coffee, this morning we had a coffee and we met people that I would have never had an opportunity to meet otherwise. So it doesn't have to be anything major. I need to interact with the people of Leon County. Please help us in that endeavor.
Let me say one thing, following up on the votes. You know, your little button says, "I've had enough." You know, that is consistent around this great state and this country. There are a lot of Steve Sutherland in South Florida, in other states that have had enough. So I think they're going to be right there with you, but we've all got to get out. We've got to vote. We've got to speak the word. And unfortunately, we've got to do it with our pocketbooks too, because it's going to take a lot of money to overturn some of the politicians that are in there right now that you've got to turn around and change. So it's, you know, you can't do it by yourself, but if you've ever had an army with you, now's the time that they're out there. And we've got to get off our complacent dust and get out and work to help you and others.
Well, and along those lines, and I'll say this in closing, when we were in D.C. 7 weeks ago, and we're going to be back in D.C. in July. We've got a fundraiser up there that ABC's been a part of. I have a gentleman that's been in D.C. for 30 years. And he told me, he said, "Steve, I want to tell you something. In all my career up here, I have never seen the type of candidates that are coming through D.C. that I'm seeing right now." He said, "It's amazing." He said, "There are people that have never been elected before. They've been running their businesses. They've been a part of their family, a part of their community, but they know that something is terribly, terribly wrong. They're business people. They understand the importance of time. If time is money, speed is profit. They want decisions, they want solutions, and they want them to be implemented now." So I'm encouraged that what you just said, this gentleman who's been in D.C. for 30 years says is in fact going on around this country, that this year there is going to be a wave of people that will go into D.C. And back to what DeVoe said, that will be able to stick together. Okay? They will be able to stick together. That right knows no party. You know, the Republicans don't have all the answers. The Democrats don't have all the answers. That right is right. It knows no party. Okay? But that the group that will come in there will have a block that will have to be heard. And so I'm encouraged that it is happening around this country. And thank you so much for your support. Please continue to...
I have one more question.
Okay.
How do you make out a check to you, and what's the limit?
That's a beautiful question. Man, I might repeat the answer twice. The great question, the golden question, was how do we make a check out to me and what the limit is? That's beautiful. It's Southerland for Congress is how you would make the check out to. Federal elections are very different than state elections. State elections, the limits are $500. State elections, you can write a check on a corporate account. For federal elections, you cannot. Federal elections, checks have to be paid, have to be made out on personal accounts, and the limits are extended though to $2,400 in the primary and $2,400 in the general. So between now and November the 2nd, people could write us a check for a total of $4,800. And we're happy to take it tonight. let me say this. We're coming up, June 30th is the end of the second reporting period. Of all the reporting periods in a congressional race, no one reporting period is more important than this one. Because on July 15th, that will be released to the world. The one that ends in October, July, August, September That'll be released on October 15th. That's only 2 weeks before the general. That will have very little to do to the world. This is the most critical reporting period of the entire campaign. So $2,400 in the primary, $24,000 in the general, and Sutherland for Congress. Thank you so much. God bless you. And of course, as always, God bless the United States of America.